Right, so I want to explain a little bit about tempo training. So if you see tempo training in your training plan, a lot of the clients I work with, you'll see that written in. It basically explains the time it takes for the rep to happen. So if you see a training number, for instance, we're going to demonstrate on the bench press, we're going to do a 2-0-1-0. So the 2 part is always the first number, is the eccentric or the lowering part of the movement. 0 is the midpoint, so we're not going to rest for any time at the bottom, and 1 is always a concentric or the shortening phase. So that's going to last for 1 second for the time it takes to get the bar back to the start point, and at the top there's not going to be any rest. We're going to go straight back into that movement. So it'll be a 2-0-1-0. Michael's going to demonstrate this on the bench press. So we're going to come down 2 seconds, don't pause at the bottom, straight back up, don't pause at the top. Good lads. And relax there. Right, so next tempo we're going to work on, we're going to focus a little bit more on the negative and eccentric part of the movement. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to take 3 seconds to lower the bar. What I'm going to get Michael to do this time, he's going to pause for 1 second at the bottom, he's going to come back up for a second, and he's also going to pause at the top for 1 second as well. Alright, so we're going to go a 3-1-1-1 top. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1 at the top. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. Right, a little bit slower. 1, and again at the top. Pause, there we go, back in. 1, 2, 3, pause, up, pause, and back in again, there we go. Good lad, that's better. Alright, so what Michael was doing there, because he was taking a little bit longer, what he's essentially doing is taking 6 seconds throughout the whole of that rep, so the time under tension is greater, and that's going to be more efficient for hypertrophy training, which is muscle building. What we're going to do this time is going to change the rep tempo, more related to strength and power. So what I'm going to get him doing this time is we're going to come down for 2 seconds. I don't want him pausing at the bottom, but I want him to explode the way up back to the start position. So that would usually equate as an X in place of a number. I don't want him, I want him to pause at the top this time, so we're going to give him a second to recover, and then we're going to go back into that tempo. So this time the tempo would equate to a 2-0-X-1. 1, 2, explode, quick as you can, 1 second to recover, explode, quick as you can, explode, excellent, 1 more, and relax here, good one. Alright, so by using a little bit more explosive tempo, it's going to be more effective for strength and power, so he's getting that explosive part of the training working. So again, the idea behind it is we're trying to get time under tension, we're trying to work out how long we want to keep that muscle under tension. So if you've seen that written in a training plan, you now know how to potentially set it up. Now the first number is always the eccentric, it's always the lowering phase of a movement. So if you were to reverse it and do something like a lat pull down, the first number would be the part where you're returning back to the start. So again, it just equates to where it's got to be. So if you see zeros, you know you're not pausing. If you see a number, you know that's the time that it takes for that muscle to work between different phases. So I hope you understand a little bit more about tempo, way to use it, and how it works inside a training plan.